So they get you to, like, the control is like literally right there, getting you to like go against each other as it is. They probably have, with that fucking cube, they're going intergalactic in itself. When they show you the cube, that cube, there you have it. Or that thing from the Assassin's Creed 3, with that woman talking to you and stuff. Yeah, taking the mick. But they won't tell you that. They'll just say, just fight about some issues in here, about Spain over England and all this other shit. Fucking crazy. It's all the X-Files. It's all fucking UFO. Intervention and fucking intergalactic fucking warfares and all this other shit going on. Yeah. And they're never going to tell you that, are they? Because they always want to keep the control thing going, isn't it? But if people were more informed, then it wouldn't be like this. A lot of it, I mean, a lot of it would have, yeah. But to dim down your population and not let them know, that's a big backfire in a lot of ways if you think about it. Now your realms are taking a toll because you've just whatever in a way, because it's like whatever you think you'd be learning, it's like whatever you can learn all these things, but entailing that you X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, well, why can't you just give us this knowledge anyway and tell us? Doesn't know. New World crap. But of course, if everything was to progress, and people were to like whatever, I'm sure we could move towards a more progressive stage of informing people like that.
The key is self-mastery, mentally and physically. Escaping dramas plaguing the world is never easy, G. Society is straight up set out to hurt you indirectly. Regard logic is diabolic. Let me kick it. Most importantly, gotta dodge technology. Leave that Similac alone. Breastfeed your seeds. The gift of motherhood, you pass on your antibodies. Defense against sickness, unwanted virus. Realize we came to this land by savage pirates. Never migrated, forced dehydrated. Instrumental tools, so knowledge dilapidated. Forced to bring it back, the most high heals the wounds. From the time you conceive till the day you lay in tombs. Re-educate thyself from spoken fables. Descendants of the kings and queens who made it stable. Whose anatomy contains royal genealogy. You're not the minority, the unseen majority. Communicating brother to brother before a dialect. Developed longevity, built the first community. Understood the science of healing through herbology. First open heart surgeon was under King Zausa. Erecting pyramids, living off the Nile River. There's so many unknown facts about self, I shiver. I stop a second, think to myself, it make me quiver. How much we try to side of the self and just deliver rays of light of the sun through the stratus. Peace as I release this apparatus. Mastery, mentally and physically. Mastery, mentally and physically. Mastery, mentally and physically. Mastery, mentally and physically. Escaping dramas plaguing the world, it's never easy, G. Mastery, mentally and physically. Mastery, mentally and physically. Mastery, mentally and physically. Escaping dramas plaguing the world, it's never easy, G.
And so many victims are not aware that anything ever even happened to them. And I don't mean to alarm you. I don't mean to alarm you. But it appears that this crap happened to me. It appears that I was in a dialed-in satanic community, and it appears that I was abused. And that's one of the main things I've had to deal with over the last few months, is the torture that I was put through. The things that I was forced to witness, that Draco's eating human beings. And Draco's eating my own body. Okay, one of the things I discovered, which is very weird, is that some of the technology they got in UFO disclosure, they could literally chop your head off and then zip you right back together and bring you back to life like nothing even happened. So there are some sickos who had children get eaten alive, and then resuscitate their body from the dead. And that's what apparently was done to me, among other things. And it explains why I had these horrific dreams, this repetitive dream I had my whole life as a kid of a dog eating the fingers off of my hand. And now I know why. All right? I have a personal stake in getting rid of these things because they abused me. And I am not happy about it. And if you think this is fake and you want to laugh at me, and you think that I'm making up abuse memories and that this shit didn't really happen to me, I'm sorry if you can't believe that there could be a reality where this is happening, but I've been getting new briefings, folks. And a lot of the stuff about the secret space program is true. The ETs do have a technology where they can stitch in and out of time. They could pick you up. They could have a long set of experiences with you for however long, some of which may be very horrific things, very disgusting things, and bring you back, and you don't know any different. And if you read Ascension Mysteries, the first half of that book, which is all my personal reflections, why was I waking up under hypnosis? Why was I walking out the door of my house in the middle of the night, hundreds of times as a child, and I couldn't remember where I was going? And at the end of the thing, they just make me walk back to where I was, and then the memory is lost. And I don't remember what happened, but now I do. Now I do. And I want revenge. I do. I'm not going to lie to you. I want revenge. I want these people gone. I want these beings gone. They shouldn't be able to torture people like this. They shouldn't be able to do things to children like what they did to me. And the things that I'm now remembering that happened to me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be crying like this. I'm sorry. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe that these things happened to me. That's okay. But I want to be clear that it did. And I want to get back to the slides so we can talk about where this is going. So this is a really, really big one, okay? This is the one that also, again, explains why did I have to, drop out on you guys for a little while? Why was it difficult? I had no idea that I was involved in this crap, folks. I had no idea that I was forced to witness ceremonies, but it makes sense because of why I've been so pursuing this for so long. How the hell are they able to do this and not have you remember? It's amazing. I really have had a lot to process. But I now feel that in my other life, in my waking life, I've of course lived it with perfection. I've never wanted to be evil at all. And these things were done to me against my will. The people who molested me did so against my will. They did it on stage. They did it in front of large audiences. And they were making fun of me because I had special abilities in this ultimate personality that they created. I had telekinesis. And so if you go back to some of the dreams that I posted online in 1997, there's a dream where I'm in my school cafeteria and everyone in the audience is in a robe. And they all have their way with me, make them a banana sandwich. And I didn't realize when I wrote that dream down that it was true, but that I couldn't remember because the memories were taken away from me. But now I do. Now I remember. I don't want to go into this a whole lot more, but it explains why I've been so committed to my path of justice and freedom, why I will not let this go on, why I do not support these people. I did not deserve to go through what I went through. I did not deserve to be raped. And I will not stop. I don't care what happens to me anymore, folks. Now that I know what they did, I don't care. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say about me. This has got to stop. We need this thing to end. We need these people to stop succeeding in what they're doing. And we need their overlords to stop gaining the louche energy of torture, the ceremonies that they make people go through, and the horrible things that they make people do.